Hello, it's Big Prepper here again. I wanted to make you a video about my ESEE 4 knife, which I got 6 weeks ago, and I've been carrying it every day with me. It's been my EDC. It's been in my backpack wherever I go. I even did a little road trip around Europe with it in the car. I've been using it for food prepping more or less every day. Barbecuing, grilling, cutting meats, cutting vegetables, cutting fruits, pineapples, limes, tomatoes, onions, anything. I haven't really paid too much attention for avoiding a patina, more or less. Actually the opposite, letting it develop a patina on its own. And definitely vegetables and fruit have left a interesting coloring scheme or stains or whatever, which actually looks nice to me. It's slowly developing a nice patina. The other things I did for this knife, as you might remember, my original case for it was this injection molded plastic one, which came with it, which is nice and tight, quite stiff, but I must say I really did not like it too much, because I was expecting to get a kydex one. So what I did, I ordered an additional kydex sheet, and oh my goodness, do I like it or do I like it? I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of kydex anyway, so this knife feels right to me. It's just awesome. It's a little bit feels flatter and thinner than the plastic one, and of course the sound and the feel of a kydex to me is just superior. I'm a big fan of kydex. So this is basically the only modification I did for the original ESEE 4. What else would I say? I had an issue, of course, or not an issue, but I was really thinking, how would I keep the blade from not rusting? And I've been using the first few weeks normal food oils, vegetable oils, mostly olive oil, I would say, and I didn't get any rust on it. Maybe one or two tiny stains here near the handle, and but a tiny bit of this what is this called? Steel wool. Absolutely cleans off all the rust. The other thing, the oiling. I ended up getting some Japanese Camellia Oil, which is used by, I believe, even samurais on their swords. It's a flower oil which is 100% food friendly, and it has hardly no flavor at all or smell at all. If you really smell it, it has a very nice, pleasant, flowery smell or odor, which really is so mild you would never get it in your foods. So this oil has worked well, and I got an applicator for it. What is it called in Japanese? An Abura Tsbubo, which you basically pour the oil in there, and it has a nice rubber seal, so it actually doesn't leak in your bag, and it has the applicator thing here, which you can oil your knife with, which totally prevents it from rusting. And it's a very nice thin layer of oil, thin coating. And I wipe off usually the excess oil just with a cloth, gently. And this seems to work really well. It looks better and feels better than olive oil, which is somehow thicker. So this been good choice for oil to keep your 1095 carbon steel from rusting. One more thing, I used to have this Fällkniven DC4 sharpener with it. I actually, with this first sheath, I had it with a couple of Ranger bands, you know, together here. So I had it with me all the time, and kept the sharpness with it quite okay, except that I did not notice that before, but it's a little bit too coarse, this one, and of course the diamond side even coarser. So I didn't get it so sharp. It's just doing by hand. It felt too coarse all the time. So what I ended up getting is the Spyderco Double Stuff, which has a finer coarse side, and of course a typical super thin, super fine ceramic side, which has been really, really handy just to maintain the sharpness with this. It's been much nicer than the Fällkniven for me, so I basically carry mostly this one with me these days. And of course in the backpack, if I manage to get it really dull, the Fällkniven is there to do the coarser sharpening. But with the Spyderco, I must say these two go very well together. Just with spending 1 minute with the Spyderco gives it very nice sharpness, in my opinion. You know, what else do you expect? Just perfect. So what else would I say? I have a lot of knives over the last 25 years plus. I've been buying and collecting and using my knives. This must be the ultimate favorite of all my knives. I don't think I've ever used one just so much and want to keep it with me all the time. I don't know what is it about this. It is just a perfect little knife. Big, thick bunch of steel in a nice, thin, small handle. Absolutely perfect. Love it. Any questions? Any comments? Please leave them. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next vid. Cheers.